Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a brownish ink. This one is from Dian, a brown. Pretty simple name. Today's pen we will be using the Serendipity with the oval broad nib. So, here's our ink of the day. It's like a very dark, like a medium dark brown. A little bit of shading going on. Here's our ink swatch water resistance that shows it has a little bit of water resistance. I might consider using this on the outside of an envelope. Here's our toilet paper chromatography. It's got like a medium brown with like a dark brown and like a grayish brown. And then there's some like shard, like orange and yellow coming out. This is a very complex ink. My sniffle is back. Oh. Okay. We're gonna go backwards today. Hi, Juicy Lucy. How are you doing today? Hello from California. Cornwall. Alexa, what time is it in Cornwall?
In Cornwall, it's 8:13 p.m.
8:13 p.m.? It's almost time to go night-night. Okay, Leuchtturm 1917 plane. This one looks rather dull. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 68 GSM, Tumblewave River. I'm going to zoom in so I don't have to bring it all the way up to the camera. I'll move it down here so I can. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oh, God, this stupid sinus. My bed is calling. Okay, well, if you have to go, I totally understand. I hope that you have a great sleep. Hello, Eric Neal. How are you doing today? This was the color that disappointed some from Hongdian. Still love the blackish green. Yeah. This is Daiso Premium Notebook Paper. How are you doing today? A little bit of ghosting and a little bit of microbleeding. I'm going to zoom in just. Yeah, it's got just a little bit of microbleeding. My sinus. I will be right back. I need to blow my nose. Sorry about that. I had to stuff some medicine in there. Yeah, it's always gross because. Anyway. Alright, Midori MD paper. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. You're so welcome. I do reviews mostly most days at 1 p.m. Pacific. I am going to change my schedule though. Let me see. The new schedule. What is the new schedule? The new schedule is 5 days of ink reviews. This isn't even the right week, is it? Nope. Sure isn't. We're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of ink reviews, a currently inked and a Bojo setup, and a cursive writing course on Sunday. So there you go. So that's next week, starting next week. All right, Wexford Walgreens Pharmacy. Nice dark, a little bit of ghosting. This is the journal from the Dollar Tree. Really nice. A little bit of shading, no feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Naughty. Okay, this is Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. One little tiny bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is Anecdote notebook paper. A little bit of shading, tiniest bit of feathering, a little bit of micro bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. A little bit of micro bleeding is fine, but feather like a chicken bled through the page is unacceptable. Alright, this is M. Shoy notebook 120 GSM. Really nice. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, this is Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. Probably my favorite notebook paper. Really nice. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, can I have some? This is Muji paper. It's got a little bit of wiggle just right around that O. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. Okay, this is Eaton's Core Sable bound typewriter paper. A little bit of shading and heavy ghosting. Maraman Damascene 80 GSM. Oh, sorry. It's got a little bit of feathering going on, and a little bit of bleeding, and a little bit of ghosting. Naughty. Alright, this is Copperplate Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oh, excuse me. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, tiniest bit of ghosting. This is HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. It's got a little bit of wiggle in that R. And a little bit of ghosting, no bleed through. Alright, this is Oxford Single Subject Notebook paper. Really nice. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. What is your favorite paper, Juicy Lucy and Eric? Do you have a favorite fountain pen friendly paper? CVS Caliber filler paper is my favorite. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. These are all out of order. Let's see. Alright, this is Pelican Hub Notepad. It's got one little tiny feather there on the W. No bleeding, no ghosting. Most excellent paper. Then we're gonna go. This is Kokuyo Business Paper. Kokuyo Business Paper 64 GSM. Really nice amount of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And then we have the Nanami 7Cs 68 GSM Tomoe River from dromghouls.com. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And then the Jot journal, the Jot envelopes. This is an envelope cut open. It's got a little bit of feathering and a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. So, okay. Now I'm just going to quickly put these back in order because if I don't, I will forget. Just really quickly. Okay, now we can do a comparison panel to see where this ink lies. Your budget-friendly French rule, Clairefontaine. Nice. I have something similar to the French rule. This is called Maruman Spiral Note English 13. It's basically for learning how to do cursive writing, because that's about as small as it gets. And then this one is for, it's got a weird millimeter line. I don't even know what this is. Let me see if I can tell. Where are my eyeballs? Sometimes I forget to put my eyeballs on my chest. Okay, we have, can I even see? It's like a 4 millimeter line. Which is very strange. I really can't stand these strange grids. It's like I am spoiled to death with CVS caliber. This is just normal. This is 7 millimeter ruling. I'm just used to the 7 millimeter. This is also college rule, but it also comes in wide rule, which is also a favorite. This is 9 millimeter ruling. Maybe it's an 8 millimeter ruling. So, but yeah, it's definitely. But for practicing calligraphy, I really like the copperplate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com, because you can section them out and use different heights for writing. Okay. Enough of that. Let's do a comparison panel. What color even is this? I don't even know. Is it brown? Is it green? Is it yellow? I had a Clairefontaine notebook. I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to try the brown department, because it kind of looks brown and it says it's brown, but who knows? Let's see. Yes, they make Rhodia too. Yeah, I like it. I have Rhodia dot pad too. Where is it? Rhodia dot pad. That's 5mm line. I like me a 5mm line. Yup. Okay, let's take a look at these inks. I'm going to bump up the brightness just a little bit so we can see the differentiatingness of these ink. And I'm going to start over because now this is going to look a little bit lighter than it is to my eye, but not by much. I want you to be able to see if there's any colors that even look close. This Fahaziko is a little bit lighter. This one's way off. This one's a little red, a little pink. This one's kind of dark, a little too dark. Too light. Muskrat is kind of close a little bit. Sepia Black might be close, but I need to get me a sample of that. I need to redo most of these cards. Coco de Brazil. I might have a bottle of that. Fix that. I hope it's not a sensitive topic on your channel, but my favorite brown is Noodler's Walnut. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't do sensitive. However, I will always call it Apache Sunset. I'm sorry. I just think it's a better... It's just a better name for that ink. If people are offended, you're allowed to be offended. I'm not changing my status just to accommodate people's insensitivities. Just like I'm not gonna call the sky green or yellow. You know, that's not how things work. This one's kind of close. It's a little bit lighter though. Although this one looks almost red compared. I understand that people need to have flexibilities with their words that we use, but I'm a scientist. Like, once we learn something and it's been, proven, that's just how it is. Same thing with history. We cannot change our history. And there are people out there right now that are trying to change it. We can only improve from our history. We can't go back. Oh, this one's kind of close. Diamine walnut. It's a little bit darker though. I have this one too. I did a lot of these ones when I just started, so you can definitely tell which ones I did when I just started because I hadn't started doing the little swatch at the bottom yet. And sometimes these swatches are a really good indication of the color. And sometimes the writing doesn't even look anything like the swatch. So it just depends on, like, this one doesn't look anything like this. Very strange. Just got like a reddish brown tint to it. This one too looks reddish brown, but I can't tell. It looks black in the writing. Actually, this Land of Shangri-La looks kind of close, except in the writing. It's a little bit darker over here than it is here. And that's it for the browns. I do want to peek in the green department because it does have like a greenish quality to it. Like a brownish greenish color. I'm trying to do all these murky green colors to get them out of the way because I want to have a really nice time for St. Patrick's Day week. I want to have nice, bright, cheery greens and none of this ugly, murky, mud puddle green. Yup. We have to choose acceptance. Okay, I think we're almost getting close. Okay, we're starting to get close. Getting darker. Okay, this Kingfisher green is the one I was thinking of, but this one's still more green. Rikyu-cha? Not really. Do they even make Schaefer brown anymore? I don't even know. I'm just trying to think about that. I'm like, I don't know if I've seen any bottles of Schaefer brown around the Interslice. Oh, my fingers are getting tired. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting... I can see the ground now. No. 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 Okay, here we go. Autumn Forest. This is another one I was thinking of. But this one is even still a little bit more green. Oh, and this was the other one. Jupiter Vortex Twinkle. I thought might be kind of close, but it's still a little green. Olive Swirl. Espana Boulevard's kind of close. Floating Log is kind of close. And Inaho is a little light, but kind of close. That's a giant chunk of green. Okay. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about this ink in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I will be back at 2 p.m. with a cursive writing class. So if you guys are interested in that, do make an effort to come back and say hi. That's all I've got for right now. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's at all. So when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members, Rahul, Cynthia, Wolfgate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion Tees, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Wumble Bumblebee. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description to my website, join the calligraphy class, check out the paper reviews page, join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique or Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. And that just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, love you. Bye.